Are now which side of the field are you on? Are you on Andre's side or are you on the other side?
Andre's side.
Okay,
Yes, sir.
very good. And so everybody, how is it now? You're back in school this week.
It's good. It's good. It's busy as always. Just more responsibility as you get older and progress throughout the school. But it's good. I think a lot of the younger kids still have to get used to the going from school straight to the buses and then up here to the facility. But I think they're getting used to it. So that's always tough coming in and doing that.
Very good. Good to see you, Ken.
Fabrice, Ken McMillan from the Times Herald Record. Just tell us about what your expectations are for yourself this year.
Honestly, I'm just trying to improve my pass rushing as best as I can. I feel I have a pretty good handle of the defense, and I just want to be able to contribute whenever Andre goes out, or if they need another dog in there in the game. I just want to be able to be ready and to contribute the best I can to help us win on defense, and along with playing special teams and trying to make an impact there. Because like a good special teams play can change the game, especially change field position. So I just want to contribute any way I can, whatever they need me to do, anything I can.
So are you necessarily a backup right now, or are you getting starting reps here? What's
I mean, at the start of camp, Andre was out with a back injury, so I was getting starting reps. But right now, I'm behind him. Yeah, so I mean, I'm behind Andre.
You've had quite a bit of playing time over your career, but I don't know if it's been sufficient for your liking. Are you seeing enough action?
Honestly, I think that your playing time is reflective just of how ready you are. I don't think that the coaches do any. I think the coaches do a great job of knowing who they trust and who's ready to play. I know that I can contribute if I get in the game, but honestly, it's not up to me whether I go in the game or not. I just know it's up to me to be ready whenever they call me. So,
do you feel like you're as ready as you've been in your career?
yes, sir.
What do you like about this defense that you guys have?
I think specifically at our position, our coaches feel very strongly about uh, getting us uh, getting us playing fast, and that's mostly mental. Because I mean, you can be a physically like a slower player, but if you know the defense well, you can play fast. So what I like most about our defense is we pride ourselves on playing fast, and especially at our position, getting to the quarterback and putting a lot of pressure on him to prevent a lot of plays that the defense can run or the offense can run.
Yeah, we were talking before the presser began here about pass defense. How critical is that for you guys? You had a couple times last year where Army kind of got lit up, but a couple times you guys were really on the ball. So, what's your take on the pass defense?
I mean, I think we have a great secondary. We have great secondary coaches. It's obviously very important. I think we definitely, just because of all the our offense priding itself on running and us priding ourselves on run defense, I think we definitely have that covered. But it's equally as important as pass defense, and I think we do a great job of both in practice. But I guess we will see come September 3rd.
Mm-hmm. Kenny, do you have any more questions? I'll just.
Hey Fabrice, how are you?
Good. How are you doing, sir?
Good, good. Quick question. We had Nate Hunterton on our podcast a couple weeks back, and he talked about like the relationship between the old football players and the guys who are playing now, and writing back letters and communicating. I'm wondering if maybe you can go into that a little bit about how important it is to connect with the older football players and that relationship.
Sir, do you mean the older football players that have already graduated?
Yes, yes.
I think it's hugely important. I mean, just with the culture that we pride ourselves on, and when that senior class leaves, like I know right when they left last season, our rising senior class immediately knew the responsibilities we had, and so when you really like learn from those guys, 3 years of being with them, and then they graduate, you really understand what your responsibilities are when you're a senior. So I think that relationship is critical because they're the ones who started the culture and we're the ones who continue it. And then the younger guys who are learning from us are going to be the ones who continue it just after that. So, I mean, the relationship is vital, and we all still talk to those guys because we all go through it together, and there's no transferring. So, I mean, when you're here, you're here. So,
Fabrice, is it hard to believe that you're going to be graduating soon enough?
yes, sir. Yeah, it's gone by fast. I mean, slowest and fastest 4 years of my life. Slow at certain times, but it is hard to believe it. But I'm just taking it just this year right now, I'm focusing on each practice, each rep, and trying to help the team out. And I know everybody else is doing the same for me.
And
Fabrice is
how would you describe your whole West Point experience?
It's been good. A lot of ups and downs. I think when people get to West Point, they automatically assume that, you know, like once you go there, you're going to automatically become tougher, and then you're automatically going to become better for it. But really, at West Point, just gives you the opportunity to make yourself better, because a lot of people that come here, are presented with those opportunities, but they see them not as opportunities, rather as just it being too hard. And uh, yeah, so I mean, it just gives you a lot of opportunity to grow, and if you can stick it out, I think it's a wonderful experience. I'm blessed to go here.
Fabrice, just to ask you what you did this summer, any Army training, and is there a part of the Army that you're looking to when you receive your branch envelope in November?
Yes, sir. We the rising senior class did a CLDT, Cadet Leadership Development Training, in May, the end of May, and it was about 10 days. We have a compacted version. We don't do anything less than the other kids, but we just have compacted in a short amount of time. And so there we all just are really pressed to lead other people in high stress environments, and, you know, rucking out in the woods, sleeping out in the rain, everything like that. And after that experience, I and some of my other teammates kind of wanted to lean the infantry route, just because I think the cultures between infantry and football are very similar in the types of people. I think all the branches are vital, obviously, and all have great people and motivated people, but infantry and football to me are just very symmetrical, and that's the type of people I want to be around.
So, Fabrice, when you go out to the CLT for 10 days, are you living in tents out in the field?
We're living in tents in the train up before that, but when we're out in the field, we're just sleeping out there. I know the first day that we were actually out in the field, so we had been there for 5 days, and then the first day was on Friday, and it had been sunny all before that, and then immediately right when you get out in the field, for some reason, it's always like this, but it starts raining very, very intensely, and it's windy and cold, and you kind of just have to sleep out there and hold guard, pull security. So that's when it gets pretty gritty, but that's kind of what we signed up for. So
Do you realize you're the only college football players in the country doing that?
yes, sir. Yes, sir. I I expected that when I came here. I didn't think I would get any special privilege doing that.
Hey, what's it like just getting set for your opening game against Coastal Carolina?
It's great. Like I said before, I mean, I just think that you know, we just have a great coaching staff, and from what I've seen, every player is pretty bought in, even a lot of the freshmen. I think our senior class is doing a great job of leading them, setting the example, and also being vocal. So preparation has been great, but we still got 2 more weeks, so we're just trying to take it one rep at a time and not think too far. Just kind of be where our feet are.
Very good. Good to see you.
Good to see you too, sir.